Welcome to Leah's Kitchen. I am behind the camera today, and I have my hubby, and I have his sister, my sister-in-law, Margaret, Maggie. I was going to call her Maggie. Margaret, and she's obviously a Pampered Chef consultant on our awesome organization and team, but we have a competition going today. I wonder whose is going to be the best. We are making yummy sausage and gravy biscuits. Who of you guys love some sausage and gravy biscuits? I know I do. So first, let's go ahead, Tom, and grab the biscuits and put them in the oven so that we can get that. These are our yummy biscuits, and that's on our Stone Fusion pizza stoneware. You guys love our pizza stoneware. It is dishwasher safe now, so it's better than ever. So those are going to go right on in the oven so that we can have breakfast or brunch soon. So what is the competition, we say? Let's pan over to what's going on over here. Over on the left, Margaret will hold up that awesome pan. That is our non-stick cookware. It has a removable handle that makes things super awesome. You can use it. It helps with storage. It helps with putting it in an oven because that piece of artwork goes in the oven and on top of the stove. Cleanup is a breeze. It is dishwasher safe, but you don't even have to worry about that because it literally like wipes clean. So easy. Nothing sticks, including eggs. And then my hubby is going to be making sausage and gravy with the same. In Carl, yes, I do name my blender Carl, or did name my blender Carl. He is one of my BFFs, and he is going to be using the exact same ingredients that Margaret is in the blender. We're going to see which one tastes the best, which one's the quickest, and which one's the easiest to clean. And then you guys will get to vote below. All right. So the ingredients we're using is half a cup of sausage already pre-cooked. We've got half a cup of half and half with 1.5 cup of milk, and then we also have salt and pepper, and we also have butter and flour for the roux. Super easy. All right, so let's get going. Margaret, you go ahead and you do your thing, and I will talk about the tools we use. So Tom, you can go ahead too. Okay. We're gonna see which one works the best. So obviously I can talk to you about what Tom is getting ready to do. He's just gonna go ahead and put in the 2 cups of milk, or 1.5 cups of milk with half a cup of half and half. He's going to put that right on in the blender. And Margaret's starting with the same. She's starting with the milk mixture. Those are in our amazing prep bowls, our 3-cup prep bowl. And then we also have a little bit extra in our measuring cups. So he's putting all of the milk mixture in. And I know he's going to then turn on the sauce setting. This blender is going to be amazing because it has the highest heat setting out on the market. It is a cooking blender. You can make soups, stews, jams, peanut butter, caramel sauce, hollandaise sauce. And Margaret is using the amazing whisk. Look at the brand new whisk back there. It's got a silicone edge, great for sauces and gravies. And then you can also use metal in the non-stick pan, and that's our traditional stainless whisk that you can use either one. You can have a preference, but on the non-stick pan, you can use metal. Tom's going ahead and doing his add-ins with the salt and pepper, and I think with the recipe we're using, it is it's a half a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Obviously you can add more or less to your taste or liking. You see the awesome mix and chop, the pink and gray tool sitting there. We used that to brown up the ground beef already. That was the only thing that we prepped. He is hitting the sauce setting. Margaret is over there mixing the butter and mixing her roux with the milk. Tom is going to walk over here. I'm going to walk over here with you. Don't mind my messy kitchen. And he has the silicone prep bowl that he is putting in the microwave. He's going to show it real quick. And it's got flour and butter in it. He's going to microwave that 30 seconds. And then he's going to use our mini whisk that's so awesome for eggs and little tasks. He is going to mix that and mix up his roux in the microwave. So 30 seconds, he'll put it on for another 30 seconds, and if it needs one more, he'll put it on again for a total of 1.5 minutes. Oh, he's showing off here. He's fixing himself a cup of coffee in my Pampered Chef cup, so he thinks he's gonna win. He thinks he's got this in the bag. Absolutely. And he is not having to stand and labor over the stove. Margaret is over here, and when you do it on the stove, you do have to stay on top of it, and you have to continually whisk it. Meanwhile, you've got the awesome blender doing its thing over here, mixing it by itself. So, you like that new whisk, Margaret?
I love the new whisk.
Awesome.
So easy. I like the angle of it. Really.
Yes, I love it. And we've got the blender over here doing its thing.
And I'm doing my thing.
Yep, Maggie's doing her thing on the stove. Blender's working. And Tom's over here mixing. Let me show you him mixing it real quick. He's got the roux going. He's already got it going back in for his second try. Drinking his coffee. Look at him. Is that a good cup of coffee?
It is. Not quite as good before we got sick, but it's okay.
So what do you like about the blender?
I like the nice cream it makes.
Ooh, he likes
caramel
nice cream.
sauce.
Do you like the ice cream that the blender makes? What's your favorite flavor?
Chocolate.
You like chocolate, and you like the strawberry that we make too? Oh, see, second roux ready to go. He's got the baby in the hand and doing it together. Look at him go. Mix, mix, mix.
Well, look how fast we is at this.
And this roux is coming together in here already. Look how thick that's getting.
Thickening up rather quickly.
You want bacon?
Yum, yum.
Okay.
I've already added salt and pepper to
Salt and
it.
pepper's in, the milk's in, the roux's going. She'll have to add in the sausage, which means it's almost time to be doing our add-ins for the blender.
I want chocolate ice cream.
Me too.
Yeah, me three.
All right, it looks like it's on its last buzz to turn around.
Yes.
I am going to pause until it's time to do the add-in.
Why'd you turn that back on?
Alrighty, so Tom's still sipping on his coffee. It has come up just now on ad, but before I tell you what's happened since in between, the biscuits have come out of the oven. Tom took them out of the oven. He's kind of heating them back up real quick. Margaret has been standing over hers, whisking hers. It has now come to a roux sauce, so she's going to be adding her sausage here next. Tom has been completing some bacon. He is now doing the add-in right now, though, but he is adding his roux into the top, which is the butter and the flour, and then he's going to hit start again, so it's just going to run for a little bit longer, and then we'll add the sausage in at the end. So Margaret's is coming to a finish almost right now. I can't see it because Tom's arm is in the way. Ooh, look at that yummy sausage gravy there. Coming to really nicely. But Tom has gotten a lot of work done in between while Margaret was standing over there slaving over the stove. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons of this in just 1 minute. But Tom's adding that roux in right now, getting that in there, and then he's going to press start again, and then in just about a minute or two, it's going to then ask for him to finish it, and that's going to be adding in that half a cup of sausage right there. Obviously, you can add more sausage if you want. She's taking hers off the heat over there, but Tom's going to show you real quick that he's actually made a pan of bacon, but he's got it in the paper towel there. He's got it drying. We kind of take the extra oil off of ours. So, the nice thing about these two that I want to tell you about is Maggie is done. She's now holding my little one. That's Brady. So now Margaret's done. Hers is off of the oven. Tom's is just mixing up the last bit of stuff, but like I said, the difference is if you want super duper fast and you're just going to be able to stand over and make one item like the sausage gravy, then that nonstick pan is your go-to guy. If you want something you can set and forget because you have a busy lifestyle and you don't want to burn something on the stove, or you got kids that bug you every 5 minutes or have to potty or anything else, then the blender is going to be working for you while you're doing other things or making a bigger brunch or breakfast for other people like eggs and bacon and bread and all of that stuff. Then the blender takes just a touch longer, but it does it by itself. Now, at the end, for cleanup, I'm going to go ahead and save you guys a little bit of time so we don't have a 20-30 minute video. Margaret, once she dumps that into our stainless pan, that stainless mixing bowl right next to her, then all she really needs to do is rinse out that pan and wipe it down, and it will be clean and good to go. So we're going to taste test this here in a minute just to see if they both taste the same and have the same consistency. But once this blender is done and we've dumped the ingredients into another bowl as well for us to enjoy, then all we have to do is put 2 drops of Dawn dish soap or your dish soap and fill the fill line with water and turn it on, and the blender cleans itself. So Both of these are fabulous kitchen tools to add to your kitchen. You can use them for different things, but I thought it would be a fun play to have your vote on which way you would prefer your sausage and gravy biscuits. Do you want to be able to do it quick on the stove, but stand over it and watch it really super quickly? Or do you prefer to use the blender and do multiple tasks at once and, maybe clean your kitchen? So don't look at my kitchen, guys, because it's a hot mess. And I'm going to pause one last time so that we can do the taste test and show you the finished product. All right, it is the finishing end. Tom is adding in his sausage. Margaret's is still done. So Margaret was just snacking on some eggs with me. So we are adding in the sausage, and now all he has to do is put the lid back on and pulse it a few times to mix it up, and then we're gonna have the taste test to see how we like it. So he's just pulsing it real quick to mix in that sausage there. Yum. One more time, maybe. All right. So let's take that lid off. Remember, it is hot, guys. So if y'all want to go grab a spoon, and you guys, we are family. We have all come out of this crazy pandemic just recently from having that virus. So Tom's gonna go ahead and pour that into our stainless bowl just so they can scoop it a little easier. So delicious. And they're each going to taste both their own and the neighboring opponents to see the taste real quick.
Okay.
It just has to be a little taste. It doesn't have to be a big one. Margaret's is cooled off by now, so it's edible and ready to go. Tom's going to have to be very cautious with the amount he tastes because it is super hot. Because it is a cooking blender. Margaret likes hers. Does Tom like his? Tom likes his. So now they're going to change.
Tastes the same.
It tastes the same? What do you think, Tom? Do you think they both taste really good together? Okay, so it is personal preference because there are good, the bad, and the ugly, as I call it. There's great things about the nonstick, and there's great things about the blender. The blender's just a touch slower, but you get so much more done in between, and the blender's going to clean itself. And then the nonstick is easy cleanup, but you do have to stand over it, but it is a lot faster. So tell me in the comments, which one would you prefer to make your gravy in? Thanks for watching, and Tom's going to go ahead and take this Dawn dish soap and put his 2 or 3 drops at the most. Don't put too much or it messes it all up, but 1 or 2 drops would be great of the Dawn. And then all he has to do is fill up to, there's a fill line on there with water, and he's going to hit clean, and it's going to clean itself. Super easy. Well, you have to put the water in it first.
Yeah, I'm looking for the line before
It's on the side. So he's blind. He won't be able to see it. We may have to find it for him. But we will fill it to the fill line, and we will set it and forget it. And it will clean itself. And then we'll just have to wipe off the lid and wipe off the rest, and we are good to go. Thanks for watching, everybody.